Good morning, friends. So here we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is joints which are there in the stone masonry. So these are the typical joints which you generally see: butt joint, riveted, tongued and groove, bed joint, cramped, plugged, dowel, and rusticated. Okay, standard question will come in the short notes part. Okay, so butt joint is a very common most butt joint is the very common joint. So it is also called by the name square. So like almost all the square type of stones are there. If the stone is coming like this side by side using a mortar you are placing, this is called as butt joint or square joint. So this is the most commonly used joint in stone masonry. So here edges of two stones are placed side by side. Simple. Edges of the stones are placed side by side. So all the masonry what we have seen, no? So almost all type of that masonry are nothing but are formed using butt joints or square joints. Okay, like that. Next category, riveted joint, or you can call it as a lapped joint. So here the stones are cut like this. So rivets. Have you seen any carpentry works? Carpentry work during construction or fixing of the door, window panels. Okay, wood panels. There you will come like this. The fixing of the members of the wood, the timber pieces will be like this. Okay, here this type of joint is provided in which location? Arches, gables, copings. Okay, to avoid what? Movement of the stones. Means what? These stones are there. This will not make a movement after fixing this. So riveted joint. So generally length of the rivet is generally 70 mm. This length. Okay, this length. These are their diagrams in the textbook. How they generally give? Like this. Okay, like this. So butt joint will, for the exam purpose, you should draw like this. Okay, riveted joint. These are the front. When you see this diagram, this diagram, it is a 3D, three-dimensional, okay, or isometric view. When you see this same riveted joint in the textbook or front elevation, you should draw like this. You should draw like this. This is riveted joint and riveted joint. Okay, here square rivets, some angle rivets are there. Here you can see a normal isometric view, riveted joint. Here very important, tongued grooved joint, very important, tongued and grooved or joggle joint. Joggle joint. So there is a groove cut. If a plain stone is there, such that you cut this portion and you remove this. You remove this. This will become groove. This will become groove. Okay, during the window operation, window is there, no, house. So some to movement of that panel, you cut some portion, no. So similarly another piece is there. So for that some projection is there like this. Okay. So this is tongue, the projected portion. Same for the another piece. You have tongue, another tongue. So here the previous groove is made. Groove is made. So here groove is there. So like this the stones are placed. For generally footpath, okay, roadside works. So you place the stones like this. So one side you have projection, another side you have a cut groove. One side projection, another side you have a cut groove. So these are called as tongue and groove. So here for this groove, the tongue of the next stone will come and fix using mortar joint. Okay, all these things, okay, so generally called as tongued and groove joint. So here you can see, the joint is made by providing the projection, this projection. Here you can see this projection, okay, on one stone and corresponding groove for another stone, okay, to avoid the movement. So sliding, to stop the slidings, we can use this type of joint. So in diagram, it should appear like this. This is yes, table and joint or tongued and groove. It is called as joggle joint. Same, table and what is this? Tongue and groove, T and G, tongue and groove. So that is this diagram. Table and bed joint. So here to stop the horizontal movement, of the stones, the grooves are made in this direction. Grooves. For one stone, groove is made, another side one projection is made. So similarly, these are called as a table and bed joint. So these are generally used for to stop the horizontal movement. To stop the horizontal movement. Okay. This is the table and bed joint. Okay, now can you see this diagram? Let us go to this one. This is table and grooved completed. Bed joint, yes, this type of is there. So to stop the vertical movement, you cut one stone like this. Okay, for another stone you are making like this, another stone like this. One sequence is maintained. Okay, like this. One sequence is maintained. So main purpose of bed joint is lateral movement stopping. This is also called as joggling is made. Joggling means what? Like this. Joggle means what? These stones will not move fixed in location. Have you seen all these in construction of footpath or parking lot? Okay, there you can see this type of joints. Okay. So the height of the projection is 30 to 40 mm, no problem. Okay, and width of the joint is kept 1/3 of the width of stone. 1/3 of the width of stone. So this is this one. This will be 1/3 of the stone. 1/3 of this is the stone length, and this joggle or this groove length is 1/3. 1/3 of this length. Okay. Dowel. You understand the meaning of this dowel? Dowel is nothing but one extra piece is there for one stone. Okay, one extra piece is there. One stone, second stone. Both sides you have grooves like this. One stone it have, sorry, I'll draw once again. Yes, like this. This is one stone. Okay, here groove is made. Second stone, mirror structure like this. Okay, second stone. So both these stones are joined by one extra piece like this. This is one extra piece of stone or anything. This is called as the dowel piece. Okay, so like this these are made. This is a simple type of joint for stability purpose. For what stability? Displacement stability, sliding stability. These things will not slide now. Okay, after fixing this dowel, these things will not slide. Okay, so what they are telling, the joint is formed by cutting rectangular holes. So I have shown you, this is one rectangular hole, this is one rectangular stone, and inserting what? Dowels. Dowels are what? These are hard stones. Okay, hard stones, maybe metals, brass, bronze, copper. So brass, bronze, copper. So here you can see one green stone, one blue stone, groove is made, and one other brown color dowel bar is inserted. Like this. Okay, like this. Next type is cramped joint. How you can say cramped joint? Okay, now there is a one stone is like this, one stone, and it has to be fixed with another stone, and another stone will be cut like this, another stone like this. So this is some depression is there, no? By placing one stone, second stone, you have some depression. So this total depression is filled with some molten lead, and one metal piece is also placed here like this. One metal piece as well as molten lead. So this is called as cramped joint. So here what they are using, the joint uses metal cramp. So this is that metal cramp. So two stones are there and one metal piece is there which joins the two stones. Okay, so cramp length may be 20 to 30 centimeter, width may be 2 to 4 centimeter, thickness may be 5 to 10. So like this, can you see the cramps are there like this? Inside also this cramp is there. So this is a cramped joint, just to join the two stones. Okay. Plugged means what? There is no metal piece is there, simply like this. Depressions, lot of depressions are made. Okay, lot of depressions. everything is filled with what? Molten lead. Everything is filled with what? Lead or cement. Lead or cement. So this is plugged. There is no additional metal piece will be there, but only you are filling with what? Filling with the cement or lead. So that is why they are written alternate to clamped. Yes, these have holes which are in the dovetail shape. Dovetail shape. So let me draw this diagram, bigger one, like this. One stone. Yes, this is the stone cut like this. Cut like this. Exactly mirror like this, exactly mirror. So this is filled with what? This portion is filled with cement or lead. This is filled with cement. So this type of groove is called as a dovetail. The shape is called as dovetail. Dovetail like this. This total is called as dovetail. Okay, so we call it as plugged joint. This is called as plugged joint. Okay, now next is rusticated. Rusticated means what? When the stones whose edges are sunk below the general level, such as plinth, coins, outer walls. Suppose this is a construction of your house. This is a wall, this is a foundation, this is the plinth level. At plinth level you have some stones. To this you want to have some another stone construction like this, next to next, next to next, like this. So that time this rusticated joints are there. Rusticated, simply channeled joint, v joint, v and channel joint, v and channel joint, like this. The next to next stones are placed. So this will give one strong bonding. Simple rusticated joints. Okay, can you see this diagram here? Just I will make sure that how the things will appear. So here this is a schematic diagram of clamped. What they are using? Clamp two stones, 1 and 2. So groove is made like this. Groove is made like this. Okay, so here clamp is fixed, cement mortar is placed. Cement mortar is placed. In plugged, what they are doing? Simply they are doing dovetail shape. Here the shape is there, no? Dovetail. Name of the shape, that's all. One stone, second stone. Okay. So here that joining lead mortar is poured. Joining lead or mortar is poured. Dovetail. Sorry. Next is dovelled. One stone, two stone. So here they will place what? Dovell piece. Dovell piece. And it is joint. It is joint. Okay. Dovelled joint. These are called as rusticated. These are called as rusticated. So here stones will be placed like this. V joint, channel joint, molded joint, like this. Okay. V and channel joint. Just name given to the shapes. Saddle joint means what? When there is a wall. Okay. When there is a wall, you want to have a joint between that cornice stone. No, we have seen that one in the typical wall elements. Cornice stone. So another that one there will come the saddle joint. This is called as saddle joint. So from the top view it appears like this. So wall is there. So this is the extra projection from the top. So this is called as a saddle joint. Saddle joint. Okay. Now what they are doing? First wall is there like this. First wall is there. So you have cornice means what? It is projecting. No, one cornice stone will be projecting like this. Yes. Another cornice stone you should place next to it. No, so like this. Another cornice stone. Third cornice stone, like this. The stones are kept. Now to join this, you have some additional like this. I will take the second color. Okay. So what is that extra? Like this. Oh, oh, oh. What happened? This is the wall, correct? Yes. I will take another color, which is a joint. So from here it is drawn like this. So what is that joint? That joint is this saddle joint. This is that saddle joint. On one side it holds the one stone, here it holds the second stone. Like this one plate kind of a structure. I hope it is clear now. Okay. For this diagram, it's very difficult to draw. Okay. So we will start with the next topic, that is walls. Okay. What is wall? We'll say, just see the point. What is that wall? Everyone knows, no? Wall is the essential component. Yes, it is the essential component of any building. Very, very important. Okay, for every. So it divides the space and enclose the space. For outer walls, they will enclose the space. Inside walls, they will divide the space like this. So outer walls of your building will cover the total area, no? So that is why they are enclosing the space. And inside room walls, kitchen walls like this, they are no, they will divide the space. They will divide the space. So that is the function. That is the functional. Okay. What is the this one? They will provide privacy, security, protect from heat, cold, sun and rain. Protect from the heat, cold and sun and rain. Okay. What are the requirement? How the requirement should be there for walls? So if you want to construct a wall, what are the necessary characteristics? They should be strong and stable. First point. They should be weather resistance. Second. They should be durable. They should have sufficient fire resistance. They should give thermal insulation. They should give sound insulation. Okay. Strength and stability means what? They should be very, very strong to resist the loads coming on that. First point. Weather resistance means what? Outside rain is there, so that rainwater should not get inside. Weather resistance. Durability means what? Within 5 years or 10 years, you should not lose its strength. At least 60 to 70 years, it should be there. Okay, that is called as durable. Fire resistance means what? During the fire accident, they should not catch fire easily. Thermal insulation means what? During the summer season, temperature outside is warm. So that hot temperature should not be inside also. So it is insulating the heat from outside to inside. Insulation means not allowing the heat to get inside. So these are called as thermal. Sound insulation means what? Outside noise should not get penetrated inside. Similarly, inside sound should not go to the outside easily. So sound insulation. Okay. So these are the few points of requirements in walls. Now it is what? Definition of wall is what? It is a vertical load bearing. It is a vertical load bearing member whose length is 4 times its thickness. Suppose it is a like this. Okay. So its length should be at least 4 times its thickness. Okay. At least 4 times its thickness, length or width. So those things are called as walls. Okay. How many types are there? So you have load bearing, non-load bearing. Load bearing means what? Generally external walls, on the top they will receive the walls. Sorry, on the top they will receive the beams or slabs or roofs or floors or truss like this. So all those things they will transfer that load to the foundation. Those are called as load bearing. Okay. So generally they are external. Sometimes some walls may be internal. So whatever loads are there, load carrying walls are, they may be external, internal. Similarly, the similar inside walls are also there. No? Sometimes they may carry the loads, sometimes they may not carry the loads. So non-load bearing, load bearing. So in load bearing also you have external, internal. In non-load bearing also you have external and internal. Okay? External and internal. So this is a typical diagram. Okay, we will see that one. Okay, typical diagram of a load bearing wall. Okay, load bearing wall. Okay, load bearing wall. We'll see it in the next class.